Don't forget to play your music, whatever gets you motivated. We're gonna get started here. If I need to adjust my camera again, I will. We're gonna start with just our hips. So let's go over the bug and back in. Keep those hips nice and still. Bring that knee up and over. Let's do it a few times on each side. Hopefully you had a good weekend, nice and relaxing. The weather is finally looking good. Sun was out even for a few days. All right, let's do one more on each side. Then we're gonna do our chicken walk. Get those hamstrings nice and ready to go. So we're gonna bring our toe up, hips back, and switch sides. So make this a walking movement, keep it moving. As you can see, I don't have too much space in the lateral direction. So I'm gonna turn back the other side, the other direction. Good news, the house that I moved into, cabinets are coming in today, so the kitchen will be done soon. It's exciting. All right, walk those hands out. Drop your hips, raise your chest. Push those hips back, my favorite warm-up of all time, and walk through those feet. We got a shorter circuit with longer intervals today. We are also doing it 5 times through rather than 3 or 4. Walk those feet back up. Let's do that one more time. Take your time here. Push those hips back. Walk through those feet. We're gonna stay here. We're gonna stay on our hands at least. We're gonna do a little bit more shoulders here. So after you're done pedaling out through your feet, go ahead and shift your hips forward into your plank. We're gonna do some swimmers. So arms up by your ears, swim backwards, and then you're gonna take it forward. So arms go in both directions. So you got your core nice and working, warming up, shoulders, even your wrists. All right, once you've finished going in both directions, both arms, go ahead and drop to your knees onto all fours. For your bird dog, opposite arm, opposite leg, let's hold here. Tuck your elbow to knee, extend, let's do 2 more. Tuck it in, extend, we have 1 more. Hold, and release. Let's go ahead and switch over to the other side. Start with just holding. Pull that belly button in nice and tight. And big tucks for 3. Extend. 2. And 1. We're gonna hold it. And release. Go ahead and stand it up. I'm gonna do some more lunges. If you wanna warm up your legs or your hips differently, you're welcome to do so. I'm gonna do some lunges, arm up, reach down. I already miss Hannah. It's my first day without her, second day actually. In a few months. All right, let's step together, switch sides. Reach down to the floor. If you're following me, you might be doing a different warm-up, that's okay. I have one more warm-up for all of us. We're gonna do our figure 4 squat. So feel free to hold on to something here. We're gonna get those glutes nice and warm. Like I said, you're welcome to hold on to something. Crossing over, sit back, Get those glutes nice and warm. And stand it up. We're going to keep this moving here, so we're not going to hold it. These single leg warm-ups, exercises. My left side's always a little bit weaker. Feel those glutes. If you're like me and you were sitting all morning at your computer, this feels good. I'm going to do one more on each side. Go ahead and finish off with anything else you need to. I'm going to do some jumping jacks because it's freezing down here and I need to warm up. You're welcome to follow me. You might need to warm up differently. Listen to your body. Maybe you're getting water. I'm just trying to warm up. Like I said, we have 5 rounds today, longer intervals, so you need to make sure you're taking your time with those exercises. Get your water. We're going to get started here soon. If you haven't already talked to your coach, TechMan Try was extended. You have until October 30th now to complete it. Or if you stayed on track, you can go for another one next month. I saw a lot of you going, through the screen. You're on mute, but I heard you. All right, before I start the timer, let me just adjust the camera a little bit. Whew. All right, first exercise, we're gonna do a sumo squat with the elbow to knee. So we're gonna go wide squat, toes are pointed out, hands behind your head. We're gonna sumo squat, and then we're gonna hold the second one, elbow to knee, stand, sumo squat, hold, elbow to knee, elbow to knee. One thing I want you to take note of, if you have a mirror, or you can look down, or you can turn your camera on, make sure those knees are not rotating in. I need you to use your glutes to pull your knees out, especially when you're holding that low position. You got this, team. That's our first exercise. Each one following, I will guide you as we go. Let me see if my watch will work today. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. All right. Sumo squat with the elbow to knee. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Wide stance. Drop those hips and hold this one. Elbow to knee, elbow to knee. Notice my hips are not moving. Hands are just barely touching my head. Keeping that upright position. I'm going to switch my starting side. Remember, you have a sumo squat, and then you do that elbow to knee in that dropped position. Squeeze those glutes. They should be burning here. If they're not, drop those hips even lower. Squeeze at the top. I'm starting to warm up here. We got scissor kicks next. So we're going to pick up the intensity just a little bit. All right, you ready? Scissor kicks. It feels a little funny. See if you can get your heel to touch the floor with each time you do this. Absorb. Feet in line with your hips. You got it. You can go quicker if you're ready, or you can use this first round as your warm-up. We got 20 seconds. We got 2 angles here, from the side and forward. I got my robot hands. You can do your robot hands with me. All right, we have a curtsy lunge with a standing crunch. We're gonna step back with your left foot, so cross, bring that foot back. Notice my hips are forward. Again, hands behind your head. We're gonna curtsy, woo, and bring that knee into a standing crunch. Curtsy, standing crunch. I need to concentrate in order to hold my balance. You got this, team. I believe in you. You ready? Other side. We're gonna pick it up after this one. Always takes a few reps for me to get my balance. Hips stay forward here. Turn your music up if I'm breathing too heavy for you. Woo! My legs are burning. All right, you ready? Heisman's, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. You can go as quick or as slow. Let's see those football players. We're training. It's football season. One, two, three, Heisman. You can bring that arm up if you want. Bring that knee up. We have lizard burpees next. You ready? We're gonna step back into a lunge, hands to the floor. Step back, step forward with your other foot, and lunge. Hands down, plank, step forward, up. If you wanna bring it up, hands down, switch here, and stand. Hands down, switch, and stand. Deep breaths. Notice I'm not going for speed here. You have two options to pick from. Ooh, almost there. All right, you're gonna stay here on the floor. You have 2 push-ups. You're gonna roll on your back and do either 2 V-ups or 2 lemon squeezers. So here we go, start with the push-up. You know this one, push-up, toes or knees. Release to the floor on your belly, roll it around. Can you see me? Option 1 are 2 lemon squeezers. Option 2 are 2 V-ups. Then you're gonna roll it around like a little fish out of water. 2 push-ups. Don't leave your hips behind. So don't press up your chest and then bring your hips. Your own speed here. You get a break after this. All right. You get a full minute. Now you know what to expect. That was 1 out of 5 rounds. How do you feel? It's doable, right? Keep moving.
Can I get a modification for, because this shoulder is all like stuck. So when I go down, that one's okay. But like I come like this and it's like popped out. So I'm thinking like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm yelling at you, I'm sorry. Yes, that's fine. If you want to do that, just control. So what I'm trying to avoid is swinging. So
okay.
Yeah, as long as you're controlling it, that's fine. You can bring the elbows down.
It's just like some weird thing just popped out.
How are the push-ups feeling?
Feeling good. It's just like this weird. This one's like this. I don't know.
Might have to stretch our chest maybe.
Thanks.
Yeah. Squat, sumo, elbow to knee, or you can do this if you want, Julie. Oops, jump the gun here. Make sure you do that sumo squat before you hold. Sumo squat and drop. Hold it down. Great job, team. Deep breaths. Turn up your music. Find some motivation. Don't let those feet roll in here. We're almost done with this one. We got scissor kicks next. All right, here we go. Funny arms here. Scissor kicks. I'm gonna try to pick up the speed a little bit. Challenge yourselves, team. Way to go, 20 seconds. Ten seconds. You got it. Let's make it wider now. Wider jumps. Stay with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, either hands across your chest or behind your head. Curtsy lunge. So like I told Julie, I don't want you to swing or tilt, throw it into that. I want you to control that movement. Control. Use the obliques to help raise and stand rather than swinging that knee up. Feel free to do a correct one and a wrong one. Feel the difference. All right, other side. You have the option, crunch, together, lunge, together, crunch, to modify. I'd rather you do that than swing here. Absorb, tuck, nice and tight. Ooh, let's do one more. We got our football Heismans. You ready? Let's prep for the Super Bowl. Team Corvallis. You got it. Actually, maybe we'll make it Team HP. I think we got a few non-Corvallis peeps in class today. You got it, team. 20 seconds. Bring that knee up. Let's make it wider. Take up the space. There's so many ways you can modify this. You can just step, high knee. You can bring that knee not as high. All right, lizard burpees. Step down, lunge, together, other foot, stand. Lunge, together, other foot, stand. If you want to make it harder, hands down, switch, and stand. Hands down, switch. All right, I'm getting warm now. Don't be like me. Don't let that heel rotate in. Stay strong. It's when I get cocky that I start to lose my balance and concentration. I'm gonna do one more. All right, down to the floor. Push-ups with either your lemon squeezers or your V-ups. Push-ups can be on your toes or your knees. Elbows in, team. Fish out of water. Flop it over. Don't let those elbows flare past your shoulders. 2 2 good quality of each before you switch. Almost there. I'm going to finish with my push-ups. You get a break. Woo! 2 out of 5. Now's your time to ask questions. Get water. Just don't sit down. That's my only request. Can't talk. Let me get my water. You're doing great, team. I don't have my straw. Do you all with your hydro flask? Does it go everywhere? All right, Pedro, thumbs up. Love it. All right, we're on 3 out of 5. Give it all you got, team. We're still moving. You have 10 seconds. We're going to go into that next round. Remember, we're doing this as a group, as a team. Let's stick together here. Woo. Wide stance, hands behind your head. Squat, squeeze those glutes. Squat, side to side. Stand, drop, stand. Now hold, other side. You can go across your chest, that's fine. Hold it. Don't let those hips move. Squat. Other side, hold. Squeeze, pick up your big toe. If your weight is rolled to the inside of your foot, your glutes are not super engaged here. Squeeze, roll those hips under. Squat, stand, other side. Woo. Hopefully you're burning too, because I am. Hold it. Now other side. Oh, this is our last one. Ready? Scissor kicks. Let's go. I'm going to focus on staying wide here. If you want to focus on speed, that's good too. I know I said during TechMan Try, we're going to try to avoid the cardio. We just got a little bit in. I just had to toss it in there a little bit, you know? Wide. Let's make it wider. I'm going to slow it down, but try to make it wider. Remember, your feet are not one directly behind the other. Wide. Hip length. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Curtsy lunge with a standing crunch. Woo, deep breaths. Lunge. I started on the other side this time. Remember, you can put it together. I want to remind you that these classes are not easy. I make these classes difficult on purpose because I know all of you are super athletic. So if you need to take breaks, don't feel bad. This is challenging for all of us. You're troopers. Control. Notice my chest stays facing you. It's not dropping. Even if your hands are across your chest, you're still controlling the movement. 10 seconds. You're so close. All right. Heisman's. Ready? Let's do it. Hold. Hold. All right, this one I'm going to go for speed. These These are workouts always seem so great when I'm writing them, and then redo them. Woo, challenging. One more. All right. Lizard burpees. Ready? Step back, lunge, back, forward, stand. Lunge, back, forward. I'm going to do one more low impact in the plank in each direction, and then I'm going to add the hop. All right, I'm going to add the hop. You can stay with that plank. It's just as challenging. By no means feel like you're cheating. You're just choosing a different one, different option. Almost there. Stay with me, team. Push-ups are next. All right, down to the floor. Push-up with a V-up or dead bug. Or sorry, lemon squeezers. I tricked you. All right, here we go. Ignore my heavy breathing. You know I'm working hard with you. Push up in one part. Don't let your chest come up first. Almost done with our third round. Don't hold your breath. I'm so tempted to, but I won't. All right, we did it. Do a little dance. 3 out of 5, more than halfway. Now's the hard part. This is the one where you gotta kind of dig a little bit deeper. I don't know if any of you did Insanity. That was like my thing in high school with Shanti. He's always dig deeper. That's what I think of when I say that. You still got 20 seconds. So you can listen to me talk about Shanti and relax a little bit and breathe. He had a hip hop abs class that I've always wanted, but I never actually got to try it. Looked fun though. Okay, I've distracted you long enough. You ready? Let's get set. Hands behind your head or across your chest. Sumo squat. Drop, hold, drop, hold. You're going at your own speed. You may be following me, but you don't have to. I'm just your guide. Feel that burn, team. All right, just for this once, I want you to relax. Do it. Let those knees cave in. Ooh, cringed. Cringed, right? Now you know. Don't do that. That was the only time you're allowed to do that. You can feel the difference when your glutes are engaged and when they're not. When you get tired is when they want to give up. You're stronger than that. Here we go. There's a little bit of mental strength in there too. Scissor kicks. All right, this one I'll go for speed. Last one I did for length. I'll do speed this time. If you're protecting your calves and your Achilles tendons, I want you to let your heel tap, bounce on the floor each time. So stay off your toes the whole time. Just a little slight tap. That's gonna help prevent any of those calves or Achilles tendons from getting hurt. Okay, here's where the concentration comes into play. Hands behind your head or across your chest, curtsy lunge, and crunch, standing crunch. If your hands are back here, none of this, open. Contract, tight. Put your hands on your abs. Are they contracting when you lift, or are you swinging? Almost there. You ready? Other side. We got this. Hands on your tummy. Are they contracting? If they are, hands back behind your head. If they were not, stop here, contract, then raise. Almost there. I'm right here with you, team. One more. We got this. Heisman's. 1, 2, 3 dash Heisman, she said. You're going at your own speed because I don't have a set speed here. I'm just kind of moving. That's my goal. I encourage you to do a low impact if those knees are screaming at you. All right, you ready? Lizard burpees. I'm doing this with you. I know it's challenging. We got this. We'll be so happy when we're done. All right, I'm gonna add the hop on this next one. You can alternate between the two, kind of like I did. I started with the low impact, then I added the hop. You can go one and then the other. That's fine. Just keep moving. Do your best. So close. All right, down to the floor. Push-ups with a V-up. Oh, all right. Pick your modification, even if it's just your goal is to do one push-up or one set. Whatever your goal is, accomplish it. Flip-flop like a fish. If you're pressing up to your knees, same rule applies. You can't press up with your chest and then your hips. That's cheating. One straight line. Ready? 10 seconds. I'm going to finish with the push-up. All right. Okay. One more round. We're about on time here. Get your water. How am I going to entertain you on this one? Pumpkin season's coming up. Squash season, that's my favorite. Butternut squash is my favorite. If anyone has any good butternut squash recipes, I'll happily accept those. That's my favorite. Favorite time of fall, pumpkins and butternut squash. 20 seconds. I'm distracting your mind right now. Hopefully you're thinking of pumpkins and beautiful leaves. and scarves and sweaters. Okay, let's bring it back. Sumo squat. Wide stance, hands behind your head or across your chest. This is your last time of each exercise. That means you have no option but to do your best. Good quality work here, team. Even if that means you're not doing as many, that's okay. But the quality is not up for question. You're doing these good. I see you, you got it. You should feel those glutes, team. Burning. You have 10 seconds left and you're done with this one for today. All right, scissor kicks. Again, last one for the day. Absorb. Let those heels tap gently. You got it, team. Do it for the minutes on your tracker. We got a few more exercises left of this workout, and you're done. Now is when that mind is getting stronger. 10 seconds. Curtsy lunge. Ready? Hips forward or hands across your chest. Lunge, contract. I gotta kind of find my balance first, and then I'll do it fluid. If you are on my team for TechMan Try, and I haven't seen you the second time, please make sure you schedule that. I won't be mad at you if you're off track, I promise. Deep breaths, control. One more. Heisman. 1-2-3 Heisman is what she said. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. You want to add an extra challenge? Hold, hold, hold. Almost there. 10 seconds. Lizard burpees. Woo! You ready? Let's do it. I'm going to take my time here. Step back, together, forward, and up. Down, together, forward, and up. All right, I'm going to add the hop this time. Don't let those heels rotate in. It's still a lunge. You know how to lunge. Stay strong. So close. After these burpees, lizard burpees, we have one more exercise. down to the floor. I'm going to take my deep breath, regroup, and finish on a good note. Don't hold your breath. You got it, team. Take breaks as you need to. This is our last exercise. 10 seconds left. You did it. High five. Everybody give a high five in the chat box. Or I don't know how you do it. I think you go under more. Love it, Tasha. I can only see some of you. Breathe in heavy. All right. Finish these 30 seconds and then we're going to stretch. I have a request that any of my dancers, my dance team, if you can stay a minute or two after we stretch, please. Thank you. All right, let's finish with our stretch. Arms up. Reach over to one side. Lead with your chest and belly. Give yourself a big pat on your back. You deserve it. Walk it over to the other side. That was a good one. Take it over to center. All right, drop your hips, raise your chest, elbows or hands. Just open those hips. Raise your hips, roll up so your head is last. Squeaky shoes. All right, let's do those figure fours, but this time we're gonna hold them. So I'm gonna hold on to something here. Sit back, hold, just like we did in the beginning. We're just holding it now. Switch when you're ready, take your time. I appreciate all of you coming. Getting my butt out of my chair in the middle of the day so that I can work out with you all. All right, finish off with anything else you need to. Neck. Woo. And let's open our chest. I know I need to. My chest has been sore. So elbows, forearms on the wall, elbows are below your shoulders and just turn away. Get that chest open. I have been neglecting this. So that means a lot of us are probably doing the same. So let's do it together. Thank you again for coming. Dancers, please stay on the call just for a minute. Other side. I will see you all on Wednesday. Don't forget, Multicultural Fair is next Wednesday, so there'll be no class. I'm presenting for America like I did last year. I'm not dancing this year, but I'm presenting what Hannah has created for me. So please make sure you attend the fair. We'll get our workout in at another time. You can watch a replay any time of the day. See you all Wednesday. That's next week.
Thanks for the great workout, Cassidy.